Good morning, guys. How are you? And I'm sure you guys are watching me from different places this morning. I'm hosting the Monday morning business breakfast. Your person Susanna on the platform of the African Caribbean Irish Chambers of Commerce. So for all of you that is watching me right here now, good morning. Welcome to the business breakfast. Just welcome to the business breakfast. And if you are live with me, please share within your platforms and share with other people within your own network as well. Invite them to join us live. And if you have any questions, please drop it there. On either if you're watching me on Facebook, you can drop your questions. I'll be able to see it, take the questions and clarify it. If you're watching on YouTube, you can drop your questions as well. And if you're watching us on Twitter as well, you can drop your questions. Also, tell me where you're joining from. Where are you joining from? What country? What county? What location? Where are you this morning? Are you watching from? Are you watching from your cafe, from your bed? Where is it that you're watching from? It's a breakfast morning. It's a bank holiday. We're here again to do all things business. I know it's bank holiday, so you should be resting, yeah. But it's business, you keep doing it. And we're here to talk all things business. I'm going to have a guest here this morning. Trish Omokaro is going to be talking with me, chatting with me, and telling us about what he's doing. So why you guys are here sharing and getting other people to come on board. I'm delighted to be with you again this morning. I'm alive. I'm here. So I give all the glory to God. You have to really acknowledge the goodness of God on your life and whatever you do. So I give all the glory to God for the opportunity to be alive. We lost someone very dear to us in our family. Days ago now that happened. My sister lost her dad, and it's been, it's not easy losing your loved ones, especially fathers in our life. So it's not easy when you lose your father in your life. So it is hard, but nobody lives forever. That's what we've been made to believe, and that's what we've seen happening. Nobody lives forever. So because of that, we know, but we still mourn the loss. Is lost, and he's a good man. So yeah, back to business. Back to business. Yeah, I don't know if you're joining me for the first time on this Monday business breakfast. If this is your first time, let me know. Just put it there in the comment space and say, I'm joining for the first time. This is my name, this is my location, and this is what I do. So what are you doing? Are you in business, or are you just our customers, our clients, and you're looking to see what kind of business we're bringing aboard or what type of services we provide to see how relevant this will be to you? Or you just want to know what businesses are coming on board or what services the African Caribbean Irish Chambers of Commerce is providing. We keep advising that you should go on our website and register so that you can get our newsletter, our monthly newsletter that gives you updates on what we do and when we do it and what are the things that is coming up that we have in stock for yourself. So, and news is around businesses locally that is happening. So we bring those news onto your doorsteps. So if you're there, just go and register, go on the website. The link for the website, I'm going to have it there. If you click on our Facebook page, actually, you'll be able to see our website and you can quickly go and register yourself as an individual or a student. We offer work experience as well for students that are in business students. So in case you're a student and you're doing business studies in your university or college, and you're looking for a place to do your work experience or work placements, get in touch with us. Register with us, and we can support you in getting this place for your business. So if you're a student, you're looking for a work experience or work placements, please get in touch with us. We are happy to have you on board and to help and to support you. Any business student looking for that can rely on us for that services. So that's for students in business studies, the students that are studying businesses across Ireland and looking for a place to do their work experience. We also, if your college doesn't mind for you to have for virtual placements, anywhere you are around the world, we can always get you something to do to keep you going. Yeah. Yeah, that's just the start for the day. Go and register join our Facebook page. We have a Facebook page, we have a Facebook group. So go and join us, join the group, join the page. Go and register your business on our website. Register your business on our website. All the links, everything is in the live show there. You can find it, and you can just type in African Caribbean Irish Chambers of Commerce, and it will bring up our page and our group or businesses, African Irish Caribbean businesses, and it will bring it up. So go and do that while we are going through the interlude before our guests arrive and before we start the conversation for the day. To remind you again, one of the services we provide at the African Irish Chambers of Commerce. First, we provide your business companionship for your business. So if you're starting up a business, your micro business or your stay-home business, whatever you do, we provide with you a companionship for your business. That's the first thing we do. The second thing is that we manage your social media platform. We create your strategy. We can become your outsource, whereby we become your social media manager. We can also be a social media mentor to just mentor you in creating content, in managing your social media platform, getting your strategy in place, whatever you want to do. How we provide trainings on how your social media platform can be used to promote your business and to help you to improve your audience within your productivity in your business as well. So if you're joining me newly, please drop your name, drop where you're joining me from, send me a question, make a comment, whatever, go ahead and do that. You're all welcome on board, everyone that is joining us live on Facebook, on Twitter, and on YouTube. You'll find us on those three channels. We're streamlining on those three platforms: Facebook, Twitter account, and on our YouTube channel. You're going to find us there. So thanks for joining me. Hello, I can see there's somebody joining me live there. How are you? I'm going to bring you into the studio in a moment. And I hope you're ready. You're ready to come into the studio. You're not yet live, so okay. Okay, I had somebody there joining me live, but I think it's gone now. If you can join us back, if you're watching me live now and you can still join us back. Oh God, I saw if you're there. So I have a guest coming into the studio, and I'm just going to go into the interlude just to sort out the guest to be able to come in now.
African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses in Ireland paving ways. We believe that African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses accuse are integral to the community. He offer employment, life skills, provide vital services, authentic products, and much more to all of us. Join us this month to learn more about Chasiniku businesses and join the African Caribbean Irish-owned Chambers of Commerce. We are the future of African Caribbean entrepreneurship. We are the next generation of African Caribbean entrepreneurs and business owners in Ireland. The fastest growing industry in Irish business is African Caribbean owned businesses ACU. The ACU are small businesses owned by people of African, Caribbean and Irish descent. ACU are critical to the economic growth in Ireland and job creation of her local communities. African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses in Ireland paving ways. We believe that African Caribbean Irish-owned businesses accuse are integral to the community. He offer employment, life skills, provide vital services, authentic products, and much more to all of us. Join us this month to learn more about Chasiniku businesses and join the African Caribbean Irish-owned Chambers of Commerce. We are the future of African Caribbean entrepreneurship. We are the next generation of African Caribbean entrepreneurs and business owners in Ireland. The fastest growing industry in Irish business is African Caribbean owned businesses ACU. The ACU are small businesses owned by people of African, Caribbean and Irish descent. ACU are critical to the economic growth in Ireland and job creation of her local communities. African Caribbean Irish-owned
Hey, Osar, how are you? Osai, how are you?
Morning. Good morning. I'm fine. And you?
Good morning. So how are you getting on there?
Yeah, we're doing very well. It's always
Okay,
God's good.
you're off.
So what's
You
up?
guys, are you in the office? Are you joining me from the office or from home? Where are you joining me from? Is it in the office or from home?
From the office.
Okay, good. So tell us about yourself. Just give us a brief introduction. Let us get to know you.
Okay, my name is Osai Tresomokaro. I'm a certified business coaching expert, a business development expert, a business consulting expert, a business management expert, and a public speaker. Trained and certified at the Business Training Institute of Florida, United States of America. I'm the author of 4 books. Then I'm the founder of 3 businesses. I currently run 3 businesses, and I'm the anchor of the only Benin City radio live program on business titled Business Insights with Osai Tresomokaro, and I'm also the executive director of the African Center for Enterprise and Capacity Development. I'm the lead consultant of Trescaro Systems and Solutions. I'm the husband of 1 wife and the father of 3 children. That's it
It's
about.
that's fun. It's funny when you say you are a husband of one wife. Why specific about that?
Because the way the runs today, you actually don't know what is right that universal. So
Anyway, you're welcome on board, Trash, Omokaro. I said I was going to continue to call you Omokaro.
yeah,
I have a friend that bears that name, from Nigeria. So, and normally I call her Omokaro rather to call her first name because I just love the Omokaro. Anyway, so I'm going to call you Omokaro this morning.
it's fine.
So tell us about this your involvement with the African um, organizations in Nigeria, and what kind of businesses do you guys do there? How do you promote African businesses there?
Okay, our call for us at the African Center for Enterprise and Capacity Development is to see that Africans take responsibility for solving the problems of Africa. You know, over the years, we seem as African to have accepted the fact that the solution to our challenges has to come from outside of Africa. This lingers from our governments even to the people. In fact, I would say it starts from the people because the people ends up becoming members of parliaments and members of various arms of governments. And you'll notice that immediately we have access to power, the very first thing we want to do is to jump out there and begin to say we are seeking for investors. But we believe that challenges are actually the stimulant for entrepreneurship. And entrepreneurship is the father of society. So for us at the African Center for Enterprise and Capacity Development, we're looking at helping our people optimize their capacity so that at every point in time they see challenges, they see them as opportunities to build solutions. And only solution providers perpetually gets feedback, which we all call finances. So we want a situation whereby we are able to leverage our human resources optimally to solve our internal and possibly even export our solutions outside of Africa. But our focus is to just make sure that Africans take responsibility for the challenges of Africa and provide solution to them.
Yeah, I think that is one of the key things we are trying to do as well. For us there at the African Caribbean Chambers, it's bringing African businesses, having a platform whereby we can create an ecosystem to network together and create solutions for problems that is affecting our businesses to grow effectively in terms of being part of the mainstream, allowing our businesses to create that kind of an economic value to the community, to give us that economic power. Because in any society, you need an economic power to be able to be relevant.
Yeah.
Even though if you're a small community and you have an economic power, you become very relevant to the people around because of that. And we can only do that, especially if you're outside the country. Even within the country, is by working together, togetherness, allowing the
Yeah.
business to flourish together. Yeah. So I could relate to what the African Enterprise Center there is doing back in Nigeria. And it's totally relevant. One of the things we are hoping to do is to see how we Irish people could do business with Africa, and especially with Nigeria and other African nations. How do we bring businesses back home? Or how do we find people in Nigeria doing business in Nigeria that would like to partner, to have partnership with the Irish business entrepreneurs as well, to do something together in respectful
Okay.
in that. So tell us about yourself, your own business that you run personally.
Okay.
And I know
I,
your
I
business have a different aspects. Sorry, I know
yes.
you have different business you do. We just pick one of them and talk with one, because we have the whole month to do a lot of conversation. So let's just talk about one of your businesses. What services or
Oh,
products do you offer that you think could be relevant? Yeah.
all right. Okay. I am the consultant for Trescaro Systems and Solution. And for us in Trescaro Systems and Solution, we have the goal to see how we can help thousands of African businesses to optimize their processes so that they can earn more. And when they earn more, the natural thing that happens is that they are able to hire more people. And when we are able to reduce the number of unemployed, we end up reducing the number of the size of crime and criminality in the society. So our core focus is business optimization. We help businesses, existing businesses, we help them to build systems and structure that allows the founder to really enjoy the freedom that led them into starting businesses. You see, when people pull out of 9 to 5 to say, I want to run my own business, one of the paramount thoughts in their head is that when I do my own business, I'll have some level of freedom. But the truth is, experientially, when you begin to do your own business, you're going to find out that you left 9 to 5, you're practically now working 24 hours. So we help business owners to regain their freedom by helping them develop the necessary systems and structure, documentations, and help to train their manpower to own up to the system. So the MD gets to know what his own job description is and focus on his own job description, and every other arm of the business have a well-structured job description. There's a policy that guides the entire operation, and everybody operates seamlessly. That's our high-ticket projects that we do with existing businesses. But on the other hand, we also understand the fact that a lot of our young people, Africans, venture into entrepreneurship, not necessarily because this is what they would have loved to do, but the truth is, it's almost what is available. Because even if you have loved to take a job, but the job is not readily available. So you just want to think about, how do I start something? So we also work with startup founders to help them incubate their businesses. How do we mean? We help you go take a look at your idea, help to fine-tune that idea, put it on a document through a business plan, get you to formalize the business through Corporate Affairs Commission. That's the organization that registered businesses in Nigeria. We help you do that registration, help you sort out your tax identification number, get your corporate account so that you start operating professionally. because of the ease of people jumping into business in Africa, so a lot of startup founders and small and medium-sized businesses run unprofessionally. You see someone who's been in business for a couple of years, when you still do business with them, you want to pay them, they are giving you their personal accounts, So that automatically means that the business runs on just them alone. So we help startup founders to start systematically and begin to build upon that. So at the end, we help them to overcome all of those teething challenges that goes with starting a new business. And there are a lot of
let me cut in there because I know there's a lot of things you guys do. So let us just start from the basics now. So let's say I live in Ireland and tomorrow I decide to relocate to Nigeria and I want to start up my own business. So the first thing tell us the first thing I need to do. How do I register my business in Nigeria and where do I go to register the business?
Okay. Yeah, when you live in Ireland and you want to come do business in Nigeria, first, you need to be talking to people like us to first look at how relevant and feasible your idea will be within this space. Because part of the challenge we see a lot of time is that people think that because the idea is lofty in their head and mind, it will readily accepted wherever they want to deploy it. So you want to first of all fine-tune that idea and be sure that it's something that our people will embrace. That's one. And if that is already checked, the next thing you need to do is for us to guide you into registering your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission. Then you get a corporate account with a bank. After this, then you can begin to operate, of course. Set up your necessary marketing channels and all of that. And you have the budget to fund all of your various operations to ensure that your service gets to the right people you anticipate to get them. I think that's just the simple process. But this simple process has a lot of activities within it.
Yeah, it looks so simple that way. But even though we put it so simple, it's simple if you have the support of an organization, a business that is already established, that knows what they are doing. So, and can support you with that kind of a clinic whereby you can provide those services for them. So if I decide to come, because in case of we have so many people thinking of either, even if they don't want to relocate, but they want to come and start up a business. They might be living abroad for quite a long time and they're looking to start up a business in Nigeria for a start. So how much roughly will it cost you to register? Let's say just a rough idea how much it's going to cost somebody to set up a business, to register a business. So whether as a solo enterprise, we have a solo enterprise or a corporate business. We have different kind of businesses. So let's pick one, for example. You're running a business as a solo enterprise. How much will it cost to register that business?
Okay, to register a sole proprietorship or what we call an enterprise, the official rate, if you know how to do it yourself, is less than 12,000 naira. That's basically less than 20 pounds. Let me do my calculation, right? That is just less than 12,000 naira. But because it goes with a lot of consultations and because the way the corporate affairs
come up with a constitution, yeah.
Yeah, the way
you
the
need
corporate
a constitution to register a sole enterprise business.
No, you don't need a constitution. You just need your business idea. You need to come up with your business name. You're going to submit 2 business names. And within these 2 business names, you do what you first apply for the name search. So
name search, yeah.
Corporate Affairs Commission have their database. They filter those names you have chosen through their database to be sure that it's not conflicting with an existing name or it's not deceptive. It doesn't have some words that are not allowed and all of that. Once you have your first choice and your second choice. If the first choice goes through, good. If the first choice doesn't go through, they fall back on the second choice. If both of them don't go through, they reject both and ask you to submit another one. Once that name is approved, you put in your personal information. For an enterprise, you also can be more than one person. It could be, if it is 4, 3, 2 persons, everybody, you put in everybody's information. These are like directors or co-founders, So
Okay.
once,
So that would that be seen as a partnership?
yeah, it's still an enterprise. It may not be sole proprietorship, but it's still an enterprise. It's still
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
still,
So it's more of a partnership. Yeah.
yes, it's a partnership. Yes, it's a partnership. So I think that's basically it. But they also insist that you have what we call your national identification number, NIN, because virtually everything in Nigeria now, the registration goes through that process, because NIN is almost becoming like our national security number, our social security number, like you have it elsewhere. So they insist that that's the most valid ID card, even though sometimes you can still scale through with your driver's license, your international passport, your voter's card for us here in Nigeria, but the NIN remains the most valid ID card for this process. And once all of that pulls through, you get your certificate. Okay. And that's it.
Okay. So when you have your NI, then you do your business registration. So yes, basically what you're saying is that for anyone to come to Nigeria today to do business, you have to have your NI.
If you are a non-Nigerian, I think the law requires that you partner with a Nigerian. I'm not too sure now. I don't want to mislead the public, but I think the law requires. There's also a process for foreigners, but I think the law requires that there must be a Nigerian in your team. I think that's how it is. But all of that are specific, and I can find out
that can be found out. But if you're in Nigeria and you're coming, you need to have your NI. So it doesn't matter whether you're a non-Nigerian.
Yeah, if you are a Nigerian and you're coming back home, is to do your NI is practically free. It will take some time, but if you are a Nigerian and you visit once in a while, it's recommended that you do your NIN during one of those your visitations, because the NIN is becoming one of the most authentic ID cards in Nigeria. So it's very necessary. A lot of things are being collapsed into your NIN. I think even without your NIN now, you can't even do an international passport in Nigeria. So if there are Nigerians outside of Nigeria already who wants to renew their international passports, I think the process also requires that they get their NIN before they can renew.
Okay. So now you have your NI. You can register your business. If you want to do it yourself, it costs you less than £20 or €20. We say within 20 to 25 euro if you are doing it yourself. If you think you are able to do it. But if we're going to avail of your services, how much do you charge to help somebody to open the account? Not just to open the account, because you were talking about registering for tax as well. And opening a corporate bank that has the name of the organization on it or the business.
Okay. I really don't know the exact exchange rate at the moment, but if we adopt 700, for instance, if we adopt 700 naira, we'll say it costs you about 40 euro. about 40 euro for us to help you. That includes, we help you get your CAC registered, we help you get your tax identification number, and these two documents enables you to open an account.
To
And
open the
why
bank account for the business. Yeah. You
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 said?
you just give me the naira value, and people
Okay,
can
okay.
convert it themselves.
Yeah,
Let's know what, because in Nigeria we spend naira anyway, not
yeah,
dollars or euros. So use the naira value that's in
yeah,
Nigeria. You pay this in naira, and people can figure out that themselves.
yeah. With 25,000 naira, we give you all of the services, the pre pre-registration consultation and guidance that starts by helping you choose a name. A lot of people make mistakes even in selecting the name of their business. You see people come up with a name that restricts them to a particular product. A
Okay.
company have multiple products, but because at the time of starting the company, most times these people are thinking of just that one product in mind. They register a business name of that product. So all of this guidance and consultation goes in even before the registration. We help you
Yeah.
scrutinize and select the name. So that's as an aside. Then we also look at your ideas and see how you can make it a bit robust, both from what you currently want to do and what you have the possibility of doing. We help you take a look at all of that to come up with the best name that suits it. I have
Okay.
people who are through this process, who have registered a business in the past, but now they want to do a different business and they are asking to register a second business because when they were doing the first one, they didn't use the consultation service of an expert,
Process.
so they got stuck.
Yeah.
So we help you go through all of this and we charge just 25,000 naira. And at the end of that, you have your CAC certification and a tax identification number. Then we also have collaboration with banks, and our bankers are ready to meet you wherever you are, especially if you are in Benin City, which is the city where we operate. Our bankers are ready to walk up to you to fill the necessary form, take your documents, and open a corporate account for you.
Okay, yeah.
Of course,
That means give. So let me just summarize what we've talked about today with you, Omokaro. So if anyone is thinking of registering a business in Nigeria, for example, now you're based in Benin, which is outside Lagos, but it doesn't matter where they are coming from. You can support them to register the business. Now
yes,
you can anywhere in Nigeria, yeah. So if somebody wants to seek for your services and you're doing business, you're thinking of, I want to go home and start up a business, whatever kind of business you're thinking of starting up, you want to start up. We're going to talk about NGOs, talk about other organizations. So as we go along, we talk about different type of businesses that you can register. But today we're talking about solo enterprise. So an enterprise or an entrepreneur, a micro business, a startup business. You want to register your business, have a name for your business. All they need to do is to have at least maximum within 25 to 40,000 naira or less. So that will take them through the process of consultation so that you can spend time with them, go through their ideas, see what they have, and see how that fits into to Nigeria's situation or businesses in Nigeria. Make sure they pick the right name. So you walk along with them to do all those creations of that, and they get their business registered. They're able to get a tax registration for their businesses, and that document they can then use it to set up their own bank account. So they can use those documents to go and open a bank account. Now, working with you, you can give them a VIP service. They just need to sit down somewhere, and then the bank account is open for them, details, everything, and they have it. So just good services in total. Before we go, I already put your details in the link for the live stream, so your details is there. But guys, you can contact us directly So if there's anybody that is thinking of doing this, they can just contact me directly. They can contact me directly, and I will be able to link you guys up with Omokaro in terms of registering your business. So because I know sometimes most of us are very worried about doing businesses with people in Nigeria, but that is why we bring in people that we believe are credible, that you can trust, people that have credibility. You don't need any reason to be worried or scared about dealing with them or anything. So we can guarantee you that. And so you can contact us and we talk more. So next Monday, I'm going to come on board. But before we go, Omakaro, just give us something out there to businesses, to encourage businesses out there.
All right. Sorry. I was trying to just type how people can reach us.
Yeah, I have the link there and your contacts already added.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't
Okay.
worry, I can do the rest later. Yeah. No, that is private. The one you're sending to me is private. Okay, I'm going to put it there live as well.
That takes people straight to a WhatsApp conversation with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to talk to, because I understand that at the moment there is what we call high level volatility in the business world, where it looks like nobody is certain of where the next hit is going to come from. So businesses are shaking and all of that, and people are wondering, how do we really achieve business growth? So I just want to encourage us, this is the best time to go back and take a look at the health of your business. No matter how much struggle is in the environment, if you want your children to grow, you just need to feed them healthily. So a lot of times when we talk about growth, people just think about how I can start to do more marketing, how I can start. The truth is, you can even begin to invest in marketing and sales, and meanwhile your operation is suffering. When the marketing and sales attract a lot of customers for you, and you not build the foundation to receive them and retain them, you see that a lot is coming, but underneath your bucket is like a basket and it's filtering away. So this is the best time to look at company health. This is the best time to look at the necessary systems and structure that will allow you grow. Even God will not create humans without first building a skeleton. So every business that we grow require the right system and the right structure. It's only after you have the best of systems and structure that you can begin to think about the best persons to man different positions. And for that, you need to talk to us and we can help you irrespective of where you are in the world. This is a service that every business needs, so that the founders can regain their freedom and be able to live their life as they have always envisioned to live. That's just my counsel to everybody watching.
Thank you so much there, Omokaro.
Right?
So again, just to all the people that might be watching us right here this morning, this Monday Business Breakfast, whereby we bring experts from different African nations all around the world to talk to us about how to start up businesses within their own nations. I know there's a lot of Africans here in Ireland from different African nations thinking of going back home or thinking of starting up something back home in Nigeria or Ghana or Cotonou, West Africa, North Africa. We have different experts that we bring in on Mondays to give us information about how to start up a business. The people we're bringing up on board are people that are credible, people that we can trust, people that we know that they can do business with you. So thank you for joining me again, Susanna, on hosting you on the Monday Business Breakfast under the platform of the African Caribbean Irish Chambers of Commerce. Just to remind you again, the African Caribbean Chambers of Commerce is a network of businesses. We are a service-led organizations that bring businesses together within here in Ireland, African Caribbean businesses, led businesses here in Ireland. So go onto our website, go and register yourself, register your business, see the services that we provide, and we're looking forward to being your business companionship. We're looking forward to giving you the support you need to be able to grow your business. We are growing this business together. You're part of a network. You're part of a community. So it's a collective support. It's a collective effort from us to you. And thank you for joining me this morning. Make sure you share and tell me if you watch this again. Just make sure that you drop in your location where you're watching me from. If you have any question relating to businesses, starting up a business, or anything that has to do with registration, just drop those questions. If I can give you the answer, I'll source the answers for you and I'll communicate with you as well. And if you're thinking, oh, I'm thinking of going to do business in Nigeria for the next 4 weeks, Makaro is going to come on board every Monday morning to talk to us. And we're going to be talking all things businesses. And if you have any questions or things you'd like to clarify, he will be here to answer it. Sorry for a little bit technical issue this morning. You know, when it comes to anything technical, look, there's always going to be an each there. So, but we thank you for watching us this morning. We see you again next week, Monday, Business Breakfast, 8 a.m. We're here live with you 8 a.m. every Monday to have this conversation, to talk, and to get to talk to myself, Susanna. And I'm looking forward to chatting with you all. So thank you guys for joining in, and thank you to my guest, Trish Omokaro, for joining me as well.